On K-12 schools, some are opening in person, some have hybrid. We have 700 school districts. You have every flavor and variation all across the state. Parents and teachers are anxious. They have been all throughout this. I've been speaking about this from day one. I've received thousands of phone calls from parents and teachers. They don't understand the plan changed. All of a sudden, last week, the plan changed. Over the past 2 weeks, the plan changed. They're confused, and they're anxious. Why? Because it's their child. That's why. And they want to make sure their child doesn't get sick, right? As a parent, your first instinct, protect your child. They're nervous. Teachers are nervous. Some teachers are older. They're in a more vulnerable category. The teachers are nervous. School districts say, well, I have a plan. Yeah, plans are only as good as your ability to implement a plan. I've seen many bureaucracies with plans, and the plans sound great on paper. The rubber hits the road when you go to implement the plan. And can you actually do it? And can you take all those tests? And do the tests come back? And are the tests right? And when the tests come back, are you actually following up and doing something? That's what parents want to know. And that's what teachers want to know. And they're right. I said from day one, I'm with the parents and the teachers. If I'm going to make a decision to send my children back to school, I'm going to be darn sure that the plan is smart, they can do the plan, and then I want to know if they're actually implementing the plan. So that's where we are. Plans, are they actually happening? And the parents and the teachers don't want reassurances. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Board of Education said this. Local school districts said this. They want the facts. You know what they wanted all through COVID? They wanted facts. I do the briefings, they separate facts from opinion. Why? They don't really want my opinion. I want the facts. Tell me the facts, and then I'll come up with my own opinion. The facts empower people, and the facts give people comfort. If a fact is a fact, not a political fact, but a real fact. We're doing a regulation. Every school district has to report every day to the Department of Health as to how many tests were taken, what type of test, what was the result. The State Department of Health is going to put that all on the website. We're going to have a COVID report card for every school in the state. Any parent, how's my school doing? Thank God they didn't have this for students. Can you imagine if you had a daily report card for a student on how the student is doing? That would have been bad for me. Daily report card, how is the school doing on implementing their plan? The state will maintain it. They have to provide the information to the state. By the way, the school district has to provide the information. The local health department has to provide the information. The lab that does the test has to provide the information. So Department of Health is getting the information from 3 different sources, so we'll know if it's right. But a simple website, even I could use it. You go to the website, you punch in your address, it tells you what school district that your child is in. Once you go to that school district, it'll tell you everything you need to know about where that school district is with COVID, how many tests they've taken, how many they took yesterday, what the results were, who's doing the test, what's the turnaround on the test. So positive cases by the date of students and staff, by school and school district, whether that school or school district is remote, in person, hybrid, because if a student tests positive, but the student is doing remote learning, that's one situation, right? If a student tests positive and the student is in the class with your child, you want to know that. Number of students and staff that are on site, percentage of on-site students and staff who test positive, number of tests being administered, what type of test, what lab was used, and the lag time. Some labs have a 7-day turnaround. Some labs can do a rapid test, can tell you in an hour whether or not a person is positive. There's a big difference if you're giving me data that's 7 days old or if you're giving me data that was current as of that date, and the date of the last submission and the update. It's a big undertaking. I thank the Department of Health in advance, but it is very important. I think this will give parents confidence and teachers confidence. They will know on a day-to-day basis exactly what is happening. They won't be reliant on communication from the school district, from the principal, from anyone else. Once the reporting starts, the website will go live. The website has the very catchy address of schoolcovidreportcard.health.ny.gov. Rolls off your tongue. schoolcovidreportcard.health.ny.gov. That's because we try to make things simple, creative, and attractive.